All right. So we want to look at think and search questions. These are where it comes up several times in the text, but you have to think overall, what is that, right? And then secondly, an author and you question is when you have to make an inference. And do you remember what that's about?
Like, you find an answer in the story about what the author is saying.
And then you connect it yourself, right? You say, the author said this, so I think this is true because I already know about that, right? All right, so what I want to do is say, at the top of the first and tallest hill, your potential energy is at its highest it will ever be. As you begin to descend, your potential energy decreases until it's all gone at the bottom of the hill. At the bottom of the first hill, your kinetic energy is at its highest point. You're going as fast as you'll ever go on this roller coaster ride. Do you remember that passage? Based on this evidence, what conclusion can be made? A roller coaster is fastest at the front of the train. The shorter the hill the roller coaster climbs, the greater its kinetic energy. Potential energy is converted to kinetic energy as the roller coaster goes down the hill, or you can't make any conclusion from any of that. What conclusion can be made? What can you decide about potential and kinetic energy?
I think it's A.
Okay, the roller coaster is fastest at the front of the train.
No, it goes slow.
Slow? Okay, so let's cross that one out.
Shorter the hill, the roller coaster climbs. I think it's C.
C, potential energy is converted to kinetic energy as the roller coaster goes down the hill. Yes, that is exactly what you just read about. Now, if you had to evaluate this question, because it asked you to think and come up with a conclusion, do you think it's an author and you question, where the author says something and then you have to decide what it means? Or do you think it's a think and search question where I have to go looking for the question, or the statement rather? Author and you? Absolutely, yeah. So I would go ahead and look at your author and you and write down this question and what you decided it was. And oftentimes when it asks you, what can you infer? What can you conclude? Based on this, what do you think it's talking about? It's pretty much asking you to work with the author.